Hello, hello, all. So let's see what we got going on today. Ooh, okay, there we go. All right, it says girl 8 benefits from world first brain surgery. Ooh, nice. Oh, wow. Her parents are, wow. I mean, they look like they're in need of some brains. Anyways, maybe they're just not photogenic. An 8-year-old girl from Cheshire has become the first child in the world to have a pioneering brain surgery aimed at easing her dystonic cerebral palsy. All right, dystonic. Dystonia is a lifelong neurological condition which can cause uncontrollable and painful muscle cramps and spasms. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Surgeons at Alda Hay Children's Hospital in Liverpool performed a new form of advanced deep brain stimulation, that DBS, on Haley in January. The hell is this? Uh, they hope it will reduce Haley's pain levels and help her to communicate. Okay, so it reduces the pain levels, but she still got the pulse. She's still palsied up. Her 4-hour operation saw surgeons insert tiny electrodes, as small as a grain of rice, into the part of Haley's brain that is responsible for movement. They are connected by a wire under the skin to a battery implanted in Haley's stomach. Oh, I wonder if they can do that to non-palsy people. Maybe that quicken my reflexes. Be a be a goddamn cyborg. You feel me? Electrical pulses to modify the signals cause the symptoms of dystonia are sent back automatically. Electrical pulses to modify the signals causing okay. The electrodes can then send back signals from Haley's brain, which can be analyzed in real time to see how this stimulation is working. What is dystonia? Dystonia is the name for uncontrolled and sometimes painful muscle spasm. It is usually a lifelong problem, but treatment can help relieve the symptoms. It can start at any age and can affect the whole body or only one part of it. Yeah, her parents are probably related. Somewhat. I mean, you look at them; they could be first cousins. Uh, Symptoms include uncontrolled muscle cramps and spasms, parts of her body twisting into unusual positions. Ooh, sounds like she'd be a great break dancer, such as your neck being twisted to the side or your feet turning inwards. Wow. If only there was a game that she can utilize those skills. Something involving twisting, maybe some colors, on the ground, shaking, tremors, uncontrolled blinking. Yeah, I mean that's benign. That part, I wouldn't mind blinking a lot. the, the other parts, though, the symptoms may be continuous or come and go. They may be triggered by stress or certain activities. Uh, Consultant neurosurgeon Jonathan Ellenbogen said the new brain sense technology developed by Medtronic, okay, Metatron, captures brain activity data direct from the leads implanted into the patient's brain. Okay, that sentence tripped me up a bit. It captures brain activity data direct from the leads implanted. Okay. This helps us to accurately detect and analyze the brain signals that are causing dystonia. We can access this data and adjust the deep brain stimulation. Okay, so she's always hooked up to the internet and you just go in and you plug and play. All right. They're like, she's seizing up. We can access this data and adjust the deep brain stimulation settings, personalizing the therapy for the best possible outcome. This is a huge step forward and something we couldn't do before. This is also particularly important in patients who are nonverbal, like Haley. Now we can hear all of her thoughts. I hope they're good. Haley from Nantwich. was born at just 24 weeks old, and her uncontrolled movement makes communication all but impossible. Uh, it's hard when she can't tell us what's wrong with her, her father Garrett said. What would she say? I'm in pain? She's not a doctor, man. It's not like she can inform you of her condition. I mean, unless she's talking about changing her gender, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She can't tell us when she's in pain. Shouldn't it be obvious? People don't have to speak for you to know they're in pain when her dystonia is really bad, whether she's got a tummy ache or an ear ache, so it's really hard to help her. Okay. Yeah, tummy ache or ear ache. I can see how that, yeah. She can have a rash and you don't even know. She can't do Makaton or sign language. Okay, Makaton is probably a sign language. Sign language because of their erratic movements. So she could be saying anything. So the only other real option is to do eye gaze, some intense eye contact. But she blinks a lot though. So your eyes look at a screen and form words. Yeah, but she blinks too much. That dude's forehead goes all the way. But that's difficult at the moment because of Haley's head control. She ain't even got head control. So if we could get some really good head control for Haley, put a neck brace. We could use eye gaze. That's what we really hope. Damn. This man is very unfortunate looking. I don't know what's going on in that part of the country, but people need to diversify the genetic material because too many people are not distantly related enough. Mr. Ellingbogen said DBS isn't suitable for all patients with dystonia, but for some children and young people, it can be life-changing. The device is switched on a couple of weeks after the operation. Although results aren't instantaneous, it's hoped patients see an improvement within a few months. DBS technology is often used for patients with another neurological condition, Parkinson's disease. Good old Parkins. But Haley's mother, Emma, said with Parkinson's patients, why are we hearing from her? Let the doctor tell me. Typically, they develop it in later in life. So when they turn their machine on, they already have the control and their brain already knows what to do. Whereas Haley has never had that control to learn how to do something. Well, she has the time. She's only 8. The initial signs of Haley, though, are positive. Initial signs for Haley. Okay. Mr. Ellen Bogan said Haley already looks more settled than she did when she came in to clinic. When she came into clinic. The clinic. So hopefully she'll go from strength to strength. Wasn't much strength before. Anyways, the start of hopefully a brighter future for Haley and other patients like her. While many months of trial and error lie ahead to find the right level of stimulation for Haley, okay, so they're just constantly changing the frequency. Emma also noticed a marked improvement in her daughter. Now we can sit on the sofa with her a lot better. Like she's not taking up as much of our attention as before. We can finally do stuff like sit around and watch TV and just get bigger. She can enjoy things a lot better. She's easier to feed. She sleeps a lot better and she doesn't get half as irritable. She's a lot happier. Okay. That's good. That's excellent. Anyways, until next time. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Her being easier to feed might not be a good thing. Judging by the size of their family, she's the only one that's in a moderately healthy shape. And I would hate for them to start feeding her like they feed themselves now that she has more control. Anyways, now until next time.